Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Well, 2 weeks ago I put this Nissan Leaf outside and Canadian winter to see what would happen with it, see if it would start, see if it would go, see if the battery died after 2 weeks. So come with me and let's check it out and see what happened. And in the background there you'll see another car that I've got outside for over a month. We'll have a separate video on that one. But let's take a look and see what happened to this vehicle, or if anything happened. Good, pretty frosty in here, a lot of snow on the vehicle, but so far the door unlocked, it let me in. So let's press that start button, see what happens. Okay. All right, so lots of things have happened here. I didn't mention before I parked it here, I had it fully charged. So let's go over what I'm seeing on the dashboard here. On the right hand side is the battery display, and it's down to 5 bars of battery. And it's when it's full, it has 12. It's these blue bars over here, blue/white. So yes, it does normally have 12 when it's full. So I started with full charge. Let's just toggle here through. So it says I have 37% battery charge level right now. 36. I do have the heat turned on, and you know what? Yeah, I've got the heated seats turned on too. Okay, so the battery has dropped. So obviously what it's been doing is it's been using some power for heat. In those really cold days, I do know I saw a light on the dash here. There's 3 blue lights that are on here. They indicate you know when you're charging, but also a single light will blink when the car is heating up the battery. So there was definitely a few days that I saw it heating the battery up. So that's one thing that's been happening. That's why the charge level has decreased. Another thing I can see it's happened is we have a turtle on the dash. And also, if you look at our power bubbles over here, you can see we're almost, the 2 bubbles here indicates we have power there. Single bubbles indicates that that power level is not available to us right now. So it's basically saying to me that we have a very low power availability right now, basically because right over here, our battery, I'm sure, is very cold right now. The exterior temperature is actually warmed up a fair bit. It's only minus 14 Celsius. That's, around plus 6 or 7 Fahrenheit. But during the 2 weeks that I had it sitting outside, I had it, the temperature would drop down to as low as minus 33. And it was below minus 20 quite a bit, which is below 0 Fahrenheit and as low as minus 25 Fahrenheit. So it had experienced a lot of cold during the period of time that it was sitting here. So let's see. I need to scrape the window off, but let's just see if we can put it into drive or reverse and see if it will move. It's just sitting in a parking spot here right now, so I'll just put it into reverse. Yeah, it goes into reverse, and I can see the backup camera switches on. It's very dirty, I should have cleaned that, but the backup camera does indicate. So let's see if it goes backwards now. Oh, yeah, we are moving backwards. Yep. Okay. And we're gonna go, I know, of course I'm not gonna drive anywhere because I can't see anything, but I'll just put it into drive now. Move forward a bit. Yep. Car is moving forward. Put it back into park. Yeah, so car's still functional, still good. It's gonna get us to move. I can see even now that the car's on, I can see another one of those power bubbles increase. So it's probably as the car warms up a little bit, it's going to give us back a bit more power. But what I really need to be doing right now is plugging it in, charging it up, and especially if I expect to leave it outside over the next week or two again, because it's been very cold the last couple of weeks, and the upcoming weeks are scheduled to be very cold as well. So we want to make sure that the car has enough power to keep the battery warm and not cause any issues. Something else I've got on the screen here, it does tell me the motor power is being limited. The low battery temperature is limiting the power. Please wait for the temperature to rise naturally. So, you know, I don't plan to drive it anywhere today, but I do plan to plug it in. So, and now I've got the heat switched on as well. So that's going to warm things up a little bit in here. It's pulling some power for heat. And as I've been doing that, the battery percentage has been dropping, and the power bar, number of bars available down to 4 battery bars now. So the longer I sit here, the warmer it gets in here. And also it's so nice, this steering wheel is nice and warm now, and the seat is warming up. So I'm using a lot of power to keep the car warm, but it's doing its job, and it just needs to be plugged in now if I plan to leave it outside for any longer period of time. Okay, you can see the blue light blinking under there now. There we go. And it is charging. So, you know, I left this car out for 2 weeks in the super cold weather to see what would happen to it. And it did use quite a bit of power for warming up the battery, but otherwise it really doesn't seem to have any negative effects. Right now the battery is very cold, so it's giving me that battery cold warning, so it really limits the power significantly. So if I wanted to do a big road trip right now, that would be a problem. And but if I were just driving a short distance home, that would not be too bad. But the thing to do right now is really just plug it in, get that battery charged up so that it can continue to survive. I'm not planning to put it back inside for any period of time right now, so we'll see what happens over the next couple more weeks when it continues to sit outside. But I will have it plugged in, so it will be able to maintain its current proper temperature. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you following along and seeing what happens with this vehicle when I leave it outside in the Canadian winter for over 2 weeks. If you found the video interesting or informative, I'd appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up and also consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks so much for watching. There's quite a few other videos on my channel doing all kinds of weird, crazy stuff in the winter with electric vehicles, so feel free to check those out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.